It may not be home, but migrants looking to settle in the United States have a new place to lay their head in New York. City officials opened this tent facility Wednesday to process an influx of asylum seekers on a small island not far from Manhattan. Here they can get a meal and a shower, as well as medical assistance.
You will not see this anywhere else in the country. And I hope that the takeaway here from all of you is that New York City is doing everything possible to make sure asylum seekers are treated well, with dignity, and that their well-being is first and foremost in our mind.
But it's meant to be a temporary shelter for men only, as the city's homeless shelters are at capacity. These tents will hold up to 1,000 people. Since April, nearly 20,000 migrants have come to New York, bussed by governors from southern border states in protest of federal immigration policies. New York officials have described it as a political stunt, but clearly it's also been a logistical nightmare. The buses have been arriving with no warning or coordination, on average 5 per day. At first, catching the city off guard, leaving volunteers to pick up much of the slack, like Ilse Thielman and her group, Team TLC. She's critical of the city's response.
Building a tent city on a beach or on Randall's Island is not the solution. There are empty buildings in this city. There are hotels, there are housing buildings that are abandoned or empty.
Earlier plans to put the tents in another location were scrapped after objections from neighbors. Migrants, most of whom arrive with nothing, say they appreciate any help they can get.
We have to go out and really beg on the streets, which really isn't advisable. But we have to, because in the residence where we are staying, it's basically just bread. There really isn't any food, so it's all difficult, with clothing, everything. But yes, there are organizations offering support.
With more of them arriving every day, the city is looking for more places to house women and families, as well as assistance from the federal government. Kristen, Saloomey, Al Jazeera, New York.